Well, welcome everyone. Steve and Sherry back again, and I'm excited. Steve's been working on this tip for you, and I'm really excited for what we're all going to learn. So, Steve, share with us what you wanted to talk about today.
Well, this is I kind of caught this video online. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was really referring to the fact that a lot of the leaders, especially, I'm not talking about someone making money from this, but I'm talking these big leaders in MLM who really are telling their downlines to do one thing while they're doing something else, which is kind of annoying. Especially, I've been in the business a while, so I kind of, in the day, it kind of annoyed me, but nevertheless, so I decided to put these rules together. This is rules for newbies, for something new in MLM. Because I've been asked a few times what I'm doing, and this is not really exactly what I'm doing. This is the concept of what I'm doing. It's because if I told you what I am doing, it would take a couple of podcasts or maybe even more. But this is a kind of a strategy, and it allows me to stay on track. And when the guys started talking about it, I realized exactly what I was doing anyway. And this works with really MLM, including doTERRA. And this is broken down to 3 tips, 3 things you kind of must do to kind of move your business forward, especially in the early days. If you haven't already got a massive list of people you need to speak to, you run out of family and friends very quickly, usually. Anyway, these are the 3 tips. Tip number 1. You must take control of your lead generation. Now, what that means is you need to find a system where you are regenerating your leads on a daily basis. The thing is, you can't rely on your downline to generate leads. This is not going to happen. Sounds great on paper, and if you've been in MLM for years, you know that you've probably been told that your downline will recruit 3, and their downline will recruit 3, and then in 2 weeks you'll have about 1,000 people. This is not going to happen. And I would love to believe it would, but it doesn't. But you need to take control of the system. So just your downline, you can help them, but you need to take control of your system. You need an everlasting stream of leads who are joining your list and you are contacting or reaching out to. If you've been in MLM before, and like I said, you've been through all your family and friends, you know they're not interested anymore. You've asked them probably 1,000 times to join your businesses, and they just are not interested. Number 2, you need to learn new skills. Now, nobody believes me, but you do. Fact of it is, if you start a new business or a new job or anything, first of all, they put you on a training course, if I remember rightly. When I went from the engineering industry to social work, I believe you, I'd done a 3.5-year degree, and then I had several courses after that. So I know that you need to re-educate yourself if you're going to do a new industry. Now, MLM is a different industry. It's marketing and sales. So you need to learn something new. Our success is nothing to do with the company we work for, the products we market, or the business plan we offer. However, yes, the business does influence our passion for the products, which they do in MLM, because many people are passionate about the oils. And so that does have an influence, but the skills are more important, I personally believe. The skills, I personally think, are the X factor in this situation. Skills and knowledge are the same in all the industries of MLM. So regardless if you're working for doTERRA or some other company, the skills are the same, skill set are the same. Finally, it's all about you. the person in the business, starting their business. You and the skills and the knowledge that you already have and the ones you're willing to learn are going to be an important factor. So get on the training, learn new skills, and be proactive to do it. The last and probably the most vital one, I would say, is to take consistent and daily action and stay focused on your goals. Fundamental problem, I personally believe in MLM and anyone working for themselves, is there's nobody else responsible for their actions apart from yourself. If you don't do it, there's nobody else going to do it for you. Now, the keys for success in that way is to stop finding reasons why you can't do something because you don't know how to do it, you don't have the skills, the strength, or the knowledge. So start doing what you can do. Start from the position of the knowledge and the skills you do have, and then develop over time. I mean, that's the main pitch that you've probably been given when you join MLM, is that you can learn as you're going along, which is brilliant. So you take what you've got and you move forward. Decide what you want from the business and take continuous and daily action towards that goal. Now, also, you need to understand 90% of your leads will never, ever, 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 ever join your business. And they don't even want to buy your products. They may hate essential oils. They may think they're rubbish. But regardless what they are, it doesn't matter. Just let them go. Those who believe you, sometimes, for example, you see someone, you think they're, and Sherry mentioned it in an earlier podcast, someone you kind of asked to join your business, you think that would be fantastic, and they do nothing. And you can't understand it because all the talk they gave you about how great they were going to be, they've done nothing. So let them go. So once you accept that new reality, and Sherry's accepted it, I've accepted it, and I'm sure some of the real players in MLM have accepted this, you can move on and start to pursue and visualize your goals and do the business properly. My kind of tip is simple in this: take control of your leads, learn new skills, take consistent and daily action to achieve the success you want. And that's simple as that.
I love that. Thanks, Steve. You know what I find a lot of times is you're giving us really valuable tips for building a business. And sometimes people get involved in network marketing and want to build a business, but don't approach it as a business.
Oh, tell me about it.
So what you're telling us is get some skills, like this is your business. So view it as a business and do what needs to be done to make yourself ready to move forward. So that's awesome.
I've never understood that, why someone wants to start a business and don't want to learn skills about running a business. You don't need to be a great, I mean, I'm pretty good at using the internet and stuff like that, but you don't need to. This isn't about learning about the internet. Yes, today's business, there is technology involved. You can't get away from that, I don't think. You do need to understand a little bit about social media, a little bit about what happens to your website. And that's not to say you need to know about the internet. You need to know about something. If you don't know it, get someone who does know it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Love
I
it.
mean, I'm not great at my accountancy, so I've got an accountant.
You get help. Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Great. So this was a little longer motivational minute. Some of them will be like that when we have a slightly more in-depth topic to talk about. But those are great tips. Thanks, Steve. And I hope you people listening will incorporate some of those and move your business forward. And as always, please leave us comments below so that we know what's helpful for you. And if you have things you'd like us to talk about, let us know. This is for you. We're here to help you move your business forward, and we'd love to offer the things that will be most helpful to you.